Trey, thanks for joining us.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
Our first question for you will be from Michael Swain of 24/7 Sports. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey Trey, just in general, what did it feel like for you to be back out there after such a long layoff?
It's just a blessing to be back out there with my guys, man. Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't get the win the other night, but it was a blessing to be back on that court.
And I guess for you, when you maybe look back at your performance, how do you feel like you played?
I feel like I played well. There's a lot of things I could have cleaned up defensively and offensively, but that's going to come the longer I get on the court.
Do any maybe plays in particular stand out to you that you think of maybe things that you either did well or didn't do well?
It's more like the little things, like more hustle plays I could have made. Defensively with the rebounding and everything, how they were getting those second chance points, and then some certain things like on that fast break in the beginning when Jared Butler got that and one, I could have fouled earlier and then not giving up those points.
Our next question will be from Matt Bellinson of the Iowa State Daily. Go ahead.
Trey, for you and the guys, what's kind of the balance between knowing that you guys have been competitive? I know obviously you weren't playing against West Virginia, but staying competitive with teams like West Virginia and Baylor really through the end, but also realizing that at some point those got to come at some point with some wins. I mean, what's the balance for you guys of, being happy that you guys competed for so long, but also realizing that at some point the wins probably have to start coming?
Yeah, what we preach in the locker room is like we don't want any moral victories because those are not really W's. Those are just W's in people's eyes that thought we did a good job and look at us as an underdog. But yeah, we have to turn some of these close losses into wins sometime, and then we have to do that. And I'm proud of our effort and the way that we compete. We competed those games against those big teams, and we have to keep doing that and maintain that for 40 minutes throughout the game.
What are you going to need to do to get the win on at Texas?
We got to compete as a team. We have to play hard, bring the energy, and punch them in the mouth right from the gate.
Thanks.
We'll go back to Michael Swain from 24/7 Sports. Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, Trey, I know you're playing with a lot of new guys this year. I know like Tyler, Jalen, and even some of the freshmen as well. How difficult is that maybe to come in and coming back from an injury mid-season when you've got new guys and everyone's kind of trying to gel together?
It is pretty difficult the way the things are going right now. Like even with the COVID situation, we haven't had a chance to really get to know each other as well, off the court and on the court because of all the COVID precautions and all that stuff. So right now we're just trying to gel. It's coming together, and we're gonna get better.
And I guess for you guys, without being able to do some of that collective stuff, how do you guys approach maybe some of the team building aspect of things?
Well, we've been doing a good job of staying distance from people off the court. So we get negative tests all the time, and we've been blessed enough to play these games. And so off the court, we try to at least come together, even in the locker room, try to come together, try to be a team, try to be brothers as much as possible.
Thank you.
And we will now go to Randy Peterson of the Des Moines Register. Randy, go ahead.
But Trey, how do you learn against, like last week you played the number 2 team in the country on whatever it is tonight down here in Texas, you're playing a team that now I just saw the ratings. Texas is number 4. How do you learn against playing top 5 teams every week?
We have to just learn from the games when we play good. We have to learn from what we did good and just keep doing that and make sure it's a 40-minute effort. And then we have to come out with a win sometime and just keep competing. That's the main thing. And we know we can play on the level of these guys because we have the talent, we have the effort. We have to be locked in and bring that energy every time.
Gotcha. Thanks. See you down here.
All right, that's all we got for you. Thanks for your time, Trey.
Thank you.